Europa League Union SG vs Roma prediction, team news, lineups preview. Amid more turmoil off the pitch, Roma resume their Europa League campaign on Thursday, when they meet Union SG at Stade Roy Baudouin. The Italian side are struggling in Serie A and have won only once in Europe, while their hosts have picked up just 1 point from 3 games so far. Match preview. When Roma recently earned a first Europa League win of the season, edging out Dynamo Kiev at Stadio Olimpico as Artem Dovbyk struck the winner against his fellow Ukrainians, prospects of Ivan Juric keeping his job improved. After a rocky start in Rome, where fans have been protesting against the board and lamenting the loss of club legend Giallorossi, who occupied the dugout before Juric, it seemed that the Croatian coach was on borrowed time. That win, following an opening draw with Athletic Bilbao and then defeat in Sweden to Elfsborg, lifted Roma up to 19th in the Europa League table, but they have since slid down to 12th in Serie A. The Giallorossi have lost 3 of their last 4 league games following Sunday's mistake-strewn 3-2 defeat at Hellas Verona, formerly managed by Juric, including a 5-1 thumping by top-6 rivals Fiorentina. Their new boss has recorded just 4 wins in 10 matches, leading to speculation that club owners, the Friedkin Group, would rehire one of his predecessors, such as De Rossi or Claudio Ranieri, the latter of whom retired from management when leaving Cagliari in May. Against that background, Roma must head to Brussels, where history will at least be on their side. They are undefeated in 14 meetings with Belgian teams since the mid-1970s. All 4 previous meetings between Union Saint-Gilloise and Roma predate the Giallorossi's last loss to opponents from Belgium. The clubs met in the old Intercities Fairs Cup in both 1959 and 1960, either side won once, with 2 draws. Union will prepare for this week's encounter in even worse shape than their Italian counterparts, as a 1-0 loss away to Midtjylland last month left them occupying 29th place in the Europa League standings, trailing the playoff places by 2 points. Despite having 16 more shots than their opponents so far, Sebastian Pacognoli's side are winless from 3 league phase matches, having also been beaten by Fenerbahce and drawn with Bodo/Glimt since being knocked out of Champions League qualifying. Pacognoli may have begun his reign by lifting the Belgian Super Cup, but Union are treading water in the Belgian Pro League this season, sitting 10th following a draw and a defeat in their 2 most recent outings. Les Unionists did have a rare taste of success when beating Eupen in the Belgian Cup at the end of October, but that was their sole win from 6 games last month. Team news. After a miserable defeat last weekend, and with half an eye on Sunday's league game against Bologna, Ivan Juric is set to make several changes to his Roma 11 in Belgium. Top scorer Artem Dovbyk should be rested, with Eldar Shamirodov handed an opportunity up front, while Stefan El Shaarawy could replace Nikola Zalewski on the left wing. Furthermore, French pair Manu Cohn and Enzo Laffi may make way for Brian Cristante and rising star Niccolò Pisilli. Mario Hermoso's recent injury might improve the chances of Mats Hummels finally getting a first start. The visitors will also be without Alexis Saelmakers, who is still sidelined by an ankle problem. Meanwhile, Union SG have turned to ex-Everton forward Kevin Morales to improve their fortunes in the final third. And the club's new striker coach will take Madagascar international Loic Lepoussin under his wing. The latter was recently brought back into the fold following his exile with the B team for indiscipline, and he should start in support of Franjo Ivanovic and Kevin Rodriguez up front. David Promise gained confidence from scoring twice in the cup tie against Eupen and is another alternative. Alessio Castromontes and Sofiane Buffel are ruled out, but English defender Ross Sykes, who recently signed a new contract, has returned from a foot injury. Union SG possible starting lineup. Morris, Sykes, Burgess, McAllister, Niang, Amani, Siddiqui, Van Hout, Lapusin, Rodriguez, Ivanovic. Roma possible starting lineup: Sviler, Mancini, Hummels, Angelino, Abdulhamid, Paredes, Cristante, El Shaarawy, Pisilli, Baldanzi, Shamirodov. We say, Union SG 0-1 Roma. Roma have completed the most passes and are averaging the most possession, 66%, in the Europa League this season, but have failed to make such supremacy count. Meeting a goal-shy Union SG side could help in that regard, as one moment of magic may be enough to secure the Giallorossi's first away win in the league phase. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.